Oh, hey people, welcome back to Cybernetics. On today's video, we'll be doing inheritance. This isn't a huge topic, it's not complicated at all. The best example for inheritance that's striking my mind right now is of the Android software. So, Android software is open, it's an open source software, anybody can use it. So, companies like Redmi, Vivo take the software, customize it, and release their own version. So, basically, they're inheriting the software from Android, and they are customizing and making their own softwares and their own versions and releasing them. So here Android is a parent class and Vivo and Oppo companies like that are the child class. So what is inheritance? It is basically a mechanism in which the properties of the parent object are acquired by the object of the child. So predominantly this is used in classes to minimize the need of rewriting the code, and also could be said as reusing. Okay, so the class from which the properties are acquired is the parent class, or it can also be said as superclass. And the class that acquires the properties is the child class, or also called as subclass. Now let's implement this in Java programming. Now let's define a class car, and we'll add a status method to it, which prints your car is in garage whenever the status method is called. Yeah, and then we'll add the main function inside the main class. Okay, obviously becomes main class because we add main function there. And now let's create an object for it, and let's call the function status. So in the above program, we made a class that has a function status which is being called, and everything is so far so good. Now let's add one more class. So this time we'll add the class assets. The difference is we'll add the keyword extends and the word car, which is the class car next to the word extends. So by using the word extend, we link the class car and also the class assets. In assets, we'll define a method a status which prints everything is under control. Now that we made a class, let's create an object to access the members of this class from the main class. You know the drill. Assets A is equal to new assets. There's no difference in creating an object. And let's remove the object declaration of the previous class because we don't need it anymore. Also the function calls. Okay, now let's call the functions using the object that we just made, a status and a status. Now let's run the program. Hopefully we will get output. Yeah, you can see we're getting both of the print statements of two different classes using one single object. So essentially this is what inheritance means. Hope you understood and made the most out of this video. Thank you. Please do like, share and subscribe the video for more such content.